Here in the top left-hand corner of the map, we have our blue Terran player from the team Quantic Gaming, throwing out that have fun but no good luck or good game. It is Quantic.Apocalypse, his opponent up in the top right-hand corner, also wanting his opponent to have no luck at all, just to have fun. His mouz.ThorZaIN, he's our green Terran.
Green Terran, he is indeed a good color, I would say. It's my favorite color. It's what I usually try to pick in customs.
My favorite color as well. Does that make us best friends or mortal enemies now? I forget.
I like the friend side of things.
Okay, I'll go with that then.
Yeah, well, I'm not like, if you want green in a custom, you can have it. I'm not huge, like green fanatic or something like that.
Good, because then I'm going to take it.
All right, it's okay. That's fine, man. I'm in favor of all colors.
Oh, yes.
That's right.
I suppose so. I'm not. I hate all of them, except for green.
Well, whatever. It's okay
Yes.
to have strong preferences, I guess. This is just like one of the weirdest conversations I've ever had, really. I don't really know.
Yeah. I guess I'm like borderline trolling now. I'm not really sure what I'm doing.
A little
actually,
bit.
So.
I kind of sense a little bit of trolling there. It's
yeah.
All right.
Tends to come out in me at times, so I apologize.
What's your
Back off
favorite
that.
animal?
My favorite
What's
animal
your favorite
historically
animal, man?
was the zebra.
Really, the zebra?
Zebra.
That's an interesting choice. I've never heard someone pick zebra before. Why? Explain this.
I've no idea why, but ever since some of my earliest memories, I remember going to the zoo, I remember seeing the zebras, thought how cool they were. I would pick up books about zebras and stuff like that, see how they would run together and blend in, and always thought they were just cool animals.
What do they blend in with, though?
Themselves, because when the zebras run in large packs, they just like...
So,
yeah.
Zebras really are the most selfish animals because they're not trying to blend into their surroundings. They're just trying to blend into each other so that predators will hopefully eat not them.
Yes, they just blindly confuse things.
I see.
I like it.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Psyduck of, if we're trying Pokemon comparisons, it's kind of like the Psyduck of the animal world. It just confuses people, but isn't all that effective, really, and you never use Psyduck in honest Pokemon competition.
That's true. That's true. So how does it feel to have a drill stuck in your back where you can ask that green SCV there?
Yes.
Doesn't seem to bother him much. He just keeps building that supply depot. I guess it's not that bad.
Whatever, I'll deal with this later.
Yep.
Finish the supply depot. It's a good hard worker, though.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite animal is, and I have no idea.
Really?
I can't think of one. I wasn't prepared. I shouldn't have asked that question. I didn't have an answer myself.
Oh, disappointing.
Let me think. I'll think of one. I'll try to think of one by the end of the game.
How do you not have... Everyone has a favorite animal. Tweet your favorite animals at us, guys. I want to hear it. At Cat's Pajamas SC2 or at GoSudoa.
Yes.
I want to know.
I want to know, too. I want to know what my favorite animal is. I don't know right now.
Both players are on one base right now, but some market differences in the builds as we have factories coming up for both players pretty quickly. But already we can see Apocalypse adding in his second gas, so this is going to be a very heavy one-base variant. And we'll see here, it's ThorZaIN putting up a reactor, so may just switch over and decide to go into reactor and Hellions, or may decide to switch things and do a bunch of Marines, few Hellions, and put up a starport eventually as well. No, it is just going to be reactor and Hellion expand.
Yep. So Apocalypse, when he picks this map, you have to know that he's got some sort of plan, and a lot of the really specific plans on this map involve top positions cross, just because it's such kind of a weird layout. You've got all this big empty space in the air between the two bases, but yet, you can still get there pretty quickly. It's hard to scout because you can't get a unit up there without destroying the rocks to see if your opponent's coming. That's why we have ThorZaIN with those Marines on the edge there. And I would imagine it's probably going to be Banshees from Apocalypse. Just the way he's kind of moving some units forward here, just the positioning that he's got. But we'll have to see. No, in fact, it's actually not going to be. It's going to be Hellions. And a medevac, of course.
Let's see if he throws down some sort of an add-on here in just a second on any one of these structures to try and switch things up. Let's see.
No.
He's got space. Nope, just
Not
more
gonna
Hellions.
happen.
And taking a look back on his opponent's side of things, ThorZaIN actually going down the Banshee route, but it is going to be of the uncloaked variety. He's going to be able to have a decent number of units out, though, to deal with all of this. He's got to watch for that push up at the front, though.
Yep, should be. It's one of those things where if it's microed poorly, then you basically win. If your opponent micros poorly, rather. But if it's one of the situations where your opponent micros pretty well, which ThorZaIN is prone to do, then you're suddenly in trouble. You're behind quite a bit. ThorZaIN looks like he's faking cloak there.
Yes, he is. We'll see if that scan comes down. Nope, he did just drop a mule, so no scan incoming. We'll see if this medevac, I suppose, falls for it here in a second. Going to start dropping units into ThorZaIN's base.
Yeah.
ThorZaIN going to have to watch out for this. This is all going to go outside of his vision.
Interesting. This is the one place I think that ThorZaIN wasn't really expecting the drop to happen. It's the only place he wasn't covered. Very bizarre place to push for Apocalypse. And here he comes. The Hellions getting right into the mineral line. Oh, softening up those Marines quite a bit. Some nice shots from those Hellions before they go down. But is it going to be enough?
I don't know, because, oh, it actually looks like the Banshee was turned around for ThorZaIN, but then he decides he's actually going to have enough, and he continues it going at his opponent's base. Now... Yes, now Apocalypse is actually putting up Cloaked Banshees of his own, but ThorZaIN holds pretty spectacularly. He's still basically tied in workers, but now he's killing his opponents with that Banshee. Yeah,
ThorZaIN looking like he might get a huge lead, a big enough lead to possibly even win right here. Oh, but he's got to control that Banshee a little bit better.
Yeah, got to watch out, and we'll see if he's able to defend his own back at home, picking off a couple of Marines there. Really no problem. He's going to go after these SCVs now.
Yeah, and the thing is back home he's got a Raven already out, I believe, so this Cloaked Banshee coming in for Apocalypse is not going to do much of anything at all. Oh man, ThorZaIN just doing so much damage here.
Yeah, he is. 7 kills already. 2 of those were Marines so far. Still has 20 hit points. May decide to get back home. And as you can see already, this Banshee turning around. Finished Cloaked as well, so that's a lot of resources that may not be used.
Now, it would just be perfect if ThorZaIN repaired this and then came back and did more damage. That would be like the ultimate awesome thing to see him do. And the Banshee is back. Is he going to repair it? I would have to imagine he is.
He's got such a supply advantage as well. Pulling a lot off. He wants to get back in there with that quick.
Really well played by ThorZaIN. You see so many Terrans just kind of use their Banshee until it's dead, you know?
Yeah.
They're like, well, I'll just do as much as I can. No, it's not what you should do.
GG! Whoa!